drops. A lemon-flavored error where the program stops. Chimney tops below me, clouds replay the scene. Stars collapse before I wish, undoing what they mean. Somewhere under rainbow skies, Uma blinks her glowing eyes. Red-haired girl says, don't let go, but backwards time won't let me know. Falling down, reality bends, VR world, it never ends. Falling fast, can't break free, headset world consuming me. Virtual Redban, virtual Redban, virtual Redban, virtual Redban. Flying through the fake VR world tonight. Colors fade and drain off light. The cat, the girl, the sky take flight till everything becomes black and white. Virtual Redban, virtual Redban, virtual Redban, virtual Redban, virtual
What is up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 878, early night. Cheers to you if you're having a adult delicious beverage tonight. It's my first drink of the night. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. This is to Afroman. To Afroman. We'll talk about that in a bit. But guys, if you want a Death Squad mug like the one I'm drinking out of, just go to deathsquad.tv. Right at the very top, and click on Shop Squad. And that will take you to shopsquad.tv, where we have mugs, shirts, hats, stickers, coats, a bunch of stuff. Go to shopsquad.tv or go to deathsquad.tv for the link. You can also find every past episode of Kill Tony, you know, that new up-and-coming show, Kill Tony, at deathsquad.tv, including episode 760 with Steve-O and the great Tim Butterly. Oh, man, I love Steve-O, and I love Tim Butterly. Man, Tim Butterly, excuse me, he just came out of nowhere, and he fell into my heart. Anyways, this is a great episode. A lot of people are saying it's one of my best episodes. I was funny in this episode. A lot of people. I did have a couple good ones this episode. Check it out though; it's pretty funny. $1
on Polymarket, you just won $5 billion. That is the first time Redban.
Batman be robbing also.
Whoa!
That was the second one. If you knew the context, then it might be funny for you. But anyways, check out deathsquad.tv for every episode of Kill Tony. You can click on the big Kill Tony link right there on the side or at the top, or you can go. It's obviously on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on iTunes, whatever, Amazon. It's on everything, but it's on youtube.com/KillTony, and you get all the links there. Check it out now. And also look for some new announcements soon. Some very big announcements of places that we're going to be in Kill Tony soon. We're going to be in Dallas next weekend, but that's sold out. Anyways, go to deathsquad.tv for all your Kill Tony links. Also, that opening song, Over Rainbows, is a song that I'm just working on, but I made a Redban song. I think that's just going to be the virtual Redban song. I just took a song that I never finished. It was supposed to be a take of Somewhere Under the Rainbow, but it was called Over Rainbows. And I just made it a virtual Redban song. We'll see. I kind of like it. It's not bad. But that's my band Capred7, and you can find that at Capred Music on YouTube. You can find Capred7 on Spotify, iTunes. I have a new video called You Know Me, and this video was a lot of fun. This video is a video I wrote here live during Virtual Redban, one episode, like 2 or 3 months ago. I wrote this 90% of this song while streaming. And then I worked on it a lot for a week. I went crazy because I loved the song so much. Then I released it. And then I worked like crazy for a month and a half, 2 months, and I made this video. And I love this video because there's a meaning to this video. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. This video also just got me in a lot of trouble with YouTube. YouTube, I worked so hard, guys. You guys, a lot of you might know this. I worked so hard. I worked so hard to go through all the loops that I had to go through to be able to monetize my Capred YouTube page. If you've ever started a YouTube page, all the stuff you have to do just so you can monetize, it's a lot. And I worked on it for almost a year. And it's really hard when you're making AI music and AI videos to have anyone like it. But once they find out, that it's not just AI bullshit slop, that I'm actually writing the lyrics and making these videos, like I'm spending a fucking shitload of time like making these silly videos. So I finally got accepted. YouTube finally let me monetize for 2 weeks, and then they just pulled it away after I released this video. Yep. And it says like, hey, do you want to fight it? Click this button. And when I click the button, it doesn't work. It's kind of crazy. Tried on multiple browsers, multiple computers. And then it says like, if you know what's, they don't even tell me. They just told me it's for adult, like I'm adult pleasure or something like that. You're making videos for, I'm making porn is what they're pretty much saying. And it's, my videos, I agree, they're sexy, but they're all clothes. There's no men in any of my videos. Check it. There is not one man in any of my videos. They're just women with good bodies and big boobs. What? It's not like, I mean, what? Like, just because they have nice boobs and good bodies, it's not showing sex. It's not showing anything like that. There's no nudity. It's like, what? Like, if you're just a hot chick, can you not have a YouTube page? I guess you can't. I'm sorry, ma'am. Because you are hot, you cannot have a YouTube page. All right, we'll give you a YouTube page, but no jumping. No jumping, lady. You are not allowed to jump. But this video really got to them somehow, even though the whole idea of this video is how it's what women think of themselves. This is when it gets cheesy. But it's about what women, women and guys, but women constantly, trying to be hot like they see on the internet, and their bodies and, what they think of themselves and social media addiction. And the whole idea is the video is about that. And then it's about how robots who are helping, like AI and all this stuff like that, who are helping these women, get addicted to the internet and what they feel about themselves and stuff, then also become feeling like they're shitty and bad, and they have to show off their body and stuff. It's literally about what YouTube is mad about. Anyways, let's take a look at my video. This is called You Know Me.
You with me, polite. Chat GPT, put her in a bikini. Put her next to me, make her like it. Please don't jump China. Against your policy, please don't fight. Let me use your features. Please tell me alright. Chat GPT, oh, 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 oh.
Chat, rate my posture, fix my face.
Fix my face,
crop out my past, smooth my age.
Tell me I'm edgy.
Tell me I'm edgy.
Tell me I'm deep.
Tell me I'm deep.
Tell me my trauma looks good in its sleep.
Literally. Do you guys, any of you guys look at this and think, oh my God, this is pornographic? This is not something you literally can go out to your public pool with your children and see.
My posture, fix my face, crop out my past, smooth my age. Tell me I'm edgy, tell me I'm deep, tell me my trauma looks good in its sleep. Everybody's famous.
So anyways, check it out before I get banned. Redban, again, CapRed7. So now, I don't know what to do. If you have any friends at YouTube, I have one guy that I'm friends with that's YouTube. He hopefully is helping me out, but we'll see. I don't know. It's just very disappointing because I literally have been trying so hard just to get to this point. Trying to build something from scratch that's different and unique. And then they take it away for pornography. Don't know what to do. So yeah, CapRed7. Check it out. CapRed Music. Go to DeathSquad.tv. Just click the link of my cat. It's just click this link of my cat with the bread. Also, Sunset Strip Comedy Club is a club that I own in Austin, Texas. It's right next door. Right next door to the Comedy Mothership. Please check it out. My show, every single Thursday, called The Secret Show. And you might have heard me talk about this on Kill Tony before. It's usually like 15 comedians plus. You got Yonder Wizard. Oh my God, I forgot to put a mixed. I just drink vodka. I mean, I just drink Kool-Aid without sugar. You might have seen me talk about the Secret Show on Kill Tony before, but it's every Thursday. It's at my club, Sunset Strip, ATX.com. Tomorrow, if you're going to be in Austin, Texas tomorrow, you have the ability to go tomorrow. I suggest you go tomorrow. Tomorrow, there is a secret guest on the show. They have never done stand-up comedy before. And it's fucking legendary. And I do believe this is something that you'll probably see a lot of posts about on social media tomorrow. This is kind of cool. It's very dorky. I highly recommend it. It's tomorrow, Secret Show, Sunset Strip, ATX.com, or just go to DeathSquad.tv for all the links. I can't wait to tell you about this next virtual Redban. Maybe I'll even have some videos and stuff for you guys that can't make it. I'm sure you'll see it on my Instagram Redban later that night. Oh, I forgot to put fucking shit in it again. I just did it again. Anyways, how are you guys doing in the chat room? What is going on? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Isn't that sad? Pooter, Box Lane Productions. Conrad, what are you doing? Dancing? Big Tetris guy, what's up? Pat, Whistle Pig Pat. Drink your whistle pig, boys and girls. McPuzz. Hunting Dogs. What's up? Simon. Pixel. All you guys are here. Chucky C's. Anyone keep up with the Afroman lawsuit? Yes, and that is something we will eventually talk about. I was so happy about that. We'll talk about that in a bit. We don't have to rush to it, but I definitely want to talk about that. It's pretty badass. Pretty crazy. pretty crazy. Yeah. Anyways, chat, how are you? How are you guys? Oh, by the way, if you liked that Kill Tony episode that you saw Monday, I was also really good on the episode we filmed Monday, and that comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks. So just know it's going to happen again. Or at least I remembered it that way. I might be wrong. I might be crazy. Stinky hat. Well, that's rude. I wish. Janice, my girl, my allergies have been really bad lately. If you know, Austin has really bad allergies. Everyone, I was never allergic to anything, but now I even have allergies. And this year has been really brutal compared to last year. And Janice also is allergic to everything, and she has it way worse than me, but she got the shots. She takes a daily thing of medicine or something like that. She goes once a week and gets a shot. Like, she's going to like a specialist. It's going to take years for any kind of, I think, fixing. We'll see. On the other hand, I'm one of those guys that try to ride out anything, but the big thing is my eyes are always watering now. Watery eyes, that's me. I'm watery eyes Brian now. I'm like literally just crying all the time. It looks like I'm crying all the time. Very fun. But Janice, she's trying, she tries anything to breathe because her allergies are so bad. And she recently bought this super crazy nose spray. It was like cayenne pepper. It's just something crazy, like some hot pepper that you don't want to spray in your nose, you don't think, but supposedly it works really good. And she tried it a few times. And she's like, oh my God, this is life-changing. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can find it. Hot pepper nose spray allergies. Oh yeah, I think this is it. This might be it right here. Yep, this is definitely it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Sinus plumber. Sinus plumber. It's made with horseradish, cayenne pepper, and wintergreen. And guaranteed sinus relief. All right. I'm going to tell you right now. I told her no 10 times in the last 3 weeks after she got this. 10 times. No. Because 1, hot peppers. I don't want hot peppers in my nose. Sounds like a nightmare. 2, I'm just not good with hot peppers anymore. The older you get, I used to love hot peppers, hot everything. The older you get, the more you drink, you start thinking totally different about hot peppers. Hot peppers become kind of the enemy to me, mostly in the bathroom and shit like that. But I will say, I'm just kind of like over it, you know? But my shit was pretty bad the other night. I would say, let's say 3 nights ago, Monday night after Kill Tony, my shit was bad. And Jen's like, come on, just take it. It works. It's magic. I did it. It burnt my nose. And I didn't like it. It didn't help. It actually made my nose feel raw. And then it felt like there was like a hair deep in my nose that itched. And it just made me miserable. And what's crazy is that Janice said, actually, this time, I kind of feel the same way you do. It did something different this time. All the other times, it actually worked and helped. But this time, I feel what you're talking about. Like, raw fire on my nose, in my nostril. That morning, I woke up, and I itched my nose, and I felt so many crunchies. You ever do that where it's just like, oh man, there's some crystals in here. What the hell? I better look at these crystals. And I go to the mirror and it's just dried blood. And I'm just like pulling out crystal blood. And then I took like a wet paper towel and just did the old twister in there and it was just a lot of blood. And yesterday, I pretty much didn't do anything except now my nose was super raw. It was horrible yesterday. It was I pretty much did nothing yesterday except suffer from A, a hangover, and B, allergies, and C, now my nose is raw. Today it's a little better. I'm pretty much sure I have a sinus infection because 3 days before that, I was on a podcast, and I'm not going to tell you what the podcast is yet. Maybe I already did in the last episode of Kill Tony. But 3 days before that, let's just say it was actually last Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was last Wednesday. I did a podcast where one of the jokes was that they kept on putting makeup on me every like 1-2 minutes to the point where I was just like Trump, like dark orange and stuff like that. And I inhaled so much makeup that for a few days I was doing snot rockets and it was like blackish brown. It was like makeup colors for days. And it lasted like 3 days. And I think that gave me a sinus infection. And then that pepper fucking spray fucked up my sinus infection more. Now here we are. How are you guys? I don't know where I was going with that, but I'll let you know when that podcast comes out. Yeah. Like Joey Diaz nose. Yeah, I feel like I have Joey Diaz nose right now. Capsaicin and hot peppers. I used it on my back and it rolled down my back and got into my asshole. Holy shit, it burned. Ew, God. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, fuck allergies. Did Jeremiah ever get back to you about the food review guy? Actually, no, but I remembered the next morning about it. And I sent him a link I sent him this video. Look at his fingernails. Anyways, you get the idea. I sent it to him, and I wrote, "You have to make a food review video as this guy." Ha 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 ha. And he just wrote back, "LOL, LOL, LOL." No, he does, and he looks. Review Bra looks like Jeremiah when Jeremiah has his hair slicked back, and Jeremiah often wears bigger. He used to wear bigger outfits than normal because he would get a lot of his outfits, I think, from like thrift shops and stuff. But Jeremiah would kill that. It would. I just don't think he knows who he is, so it won't. He doesn't think it. He doesn't see how much it would blow up on the internet. Like he just doesn't see it. I don't think. It's very sad. If you missed that, I think with the last episode, Virtual Redban, check it out. Episode, I guess it would be 876. There was some things I wanted to show you. Let's just look at some nerdy shit, I guess. There's a couple of nerdy things I like. Actually, I want to show you. If you guys have Nintendo Switches? So Nintendo just released this really cool update yesterday, and it's pretty badass. It takes Switch 1 games. Now, if you have a Nintendo Switch 2, some Nintendo Switch games that were available for the original Nintendo Switch, like they made a version, sometimes a free upgrade, sometimes it costs some money, like $5, that upgrades all the graphics and everything for Switch 2. So if you play like an old Nintendo Switch game in Switch 2, it's upgraded graphics. And so it takes your old games that you already bought and just kind of upgrades them for you. It's nice. It's a nice update, right? But that's all responsible, or that's all based on if the people that make the video game want you or want to do it. Like if they want to spend the money to make an update that fixes it. But Nintendo just made a new update that does it for every game pretty much. It doesn't do as good, but it at least for the most part, it upgrades the graphics a little. And it just makes it run and look pretty good. And it does a really good job. I'm just going to pick a random video on YouTube. We're going to go with Switch Up on YouTube. Trying out this boost mode is what it's called. Let's just take a quick look at this.
Now, I think the most surprising thing today is that not only have Nintendo announced or put out a system update for the Switch 2, it doesn't relate to stability. I don't think I've ever been able to say that. And in fact, it goes a lot further than many people thought. Now, one of the biggest issues when the Switch 2 came out was if you were playing Switch 1 games in handheld mode, obviously with the native 720p resolution of the Switch 1, even if it was running at native, it still had to stretch to the 1080p of the Switch 2, and it looked bad in a lot of instances. Plus, you'd have games like Xenoblade 2 where it looked bad anyway. Well, this update looks to let you run the games in docked mode whilst playing in handheld. I've got a lot to say about it. We're going to test loads of different...
So that's cool. So pretty much it takes what... Like if you have a Switch, you know that if you have it in dock mode, like if you have it attached to your TV, it's a little bit better resolution and it runs a little different. Because it's not, it's not running handheld style on a little screen where it doesn't, So what this does is it pretty much makes it always thinks it's in dock mode, which in a lot of games really helps the resolution out.
Artifacts where it's trying to work with basically no information to do transparency. It just looks terrible. There's no two ways about it. Now, the good thing about this update is you can actually go into the system settings during gameplay, toggle it across to see the difference. So when we jump...
So, if you look on the right, you can see the jagged lines. You can see, just everything looks a little bit more 8-bit blocky, where everything looks better. I mean, for just a update in the actual system settings and not the game, that's a nice update.
Jump over to the updated setting, you can straight away see a significant jump in image quality and sharpness. Not only that though, but it looks better in terms of visual effects. It's using those docked effects, being able to run the game the best they could on the Switch 1, and also performance, less stutters. The term is used a lot, but I think it's fair to say that this is a night and day difference for another Crab's Treasure. Next up, we've got Biomutant, which we know runs on the Unreal Engine. Now, at default settings with the Switch 2, the image quality is actually less terrible than I remember. Dynamic resolution scaling must be a part of this game's DNA because it looks like it's running at 720p here. When we toggle handheld boost, it definitely looks a little sharper. You can see it in things that's impactful. Oh, didn't look amazing. Colossus in difference.
All right, so on, off. I mean, this looks pretty close, I guess.
On Switch 2. I don't know if it's the same for Switch 1. Maybe that.
Yeah, on the left, you just get a little bit more blocky. Anyways,
so
this is a free update. Really. This is a free update if you have the Nintendo Switch. I just wanted to give that a shout out because that is pretty cool. Also, same kind of category, Nvidia had some things happen. My favorite feisty video game guy is Young Yi. Let's check out what Young Yi has to say. Nvidia pretty much is, well, let's just have Young Yi. He's feisty. He's a little feisty little guy. I love his background though. Look at that. Man, he's cleaned up his video. I haven't watched him in a couple months, I guess. When did he do this?
Story this week in the realm of gaming is, of course, Nvidia's DLSS 5 technology. Now, past DLSS entries focused more on like upscaling and providing better performance for low-spec PCs while still providing high visual fidelity with few compromises.
All right. I don't want to watch Young Yi because his tank top really bothers me and he's too feisty for me. Let me just type in NVIDIA and just look at this. Here's NVIDIA, so just to show you. So they have this new technology. I guess this is some people getting mad about AI again. But low-powered PCs or stuff like that, this is just like a thing they're making, I guess, that just really amplifies everything. I don't know. See, if I could have just watched why people were pissed, maybe I'll figure it out. But let's just look at this. I mean, that looks a lot better to me. I mean, that looks a lot better to me. Ew. Yeah, maybe that should just say blurry. Hogwarts. Okay. I mean, that's just fucking awesome. What are you talking about? I mean, yes. Okay. So in the chat room, people are saying, Thor is saying, it looks cool, but you need two 5090s. Well, supposedly Thor, I mean, is your name Thor? Throw. Supposedly this is, it doesn't come out until fall. And they want to make it so you don't need two graphics cards and you don't even need a 5090. Like, this is still in development. And they're trying to make it so it could be used on recent graphics cards. You know what I mean? So we're seeing obviously probably the best right now, but it's also early on. They're just pretty much showing you what they're about to release in 6 months, and they're going to make it so anyone could do it with like a recent graphics card. But so far, this is pretty badass. Look how much realer these people are just talking compared to this. Look at this. Look at this. And then watch when they start talking. I mean, this is like fucking kind of real life. That just looks amazing. I don't know how people are mad at this. I get where people are saying, yeah, you're showing shit off that has to be used on a 5090 or a big graphics card. Look, you are acting like this is something new. Oh, I have to have a 5090 so I can do this. I mean, I get it during this economy and all this shit, but it always used to be, what's the most expensive graphics card? What is the best video game system? Oh, it's expensive because of that reason. This is called a feature that then makes you want something, and then in a year, it's going to be cheaper. It's going to be every year. It's going to go cheaper and cheaper until when you could buy it, on your at Taco Bell. It's always been like this. Do you want them not to progress and make better technology? That's craziness. If that's what people are pissed off at, shit. What kind of whiny bitches do we live with nowadays? I remember being a kid and wanting, I think I had a Nintendo and I wanted a Super Nintendo. And I remember for a year I couldn't have a Super Nintendo. And I was whining, but I didn't go at one point, fuck Nintendo for making a Super Nintendo. I was like, ah! That's right, Uma. Uma's here, but she's on the floor. Is that why people are angry, by the way? I actually don't. I heard. All right, let's see what.
I believe I've detected a pattern in today's tech news. Every story is connected. A message being sent to us.
All right, let's see what TechLink has to say. Now, I like TechLinked. Lions Tech Tips. I like these guys. But if they start bitching about this, I'm going to get kind of upset.
By someone. Keep watching and you'll see old Jimmy ain't so crazy after all. Nvidia has unveiled their newest upscaling tech, DLSS 5, which now stands for damn low-key slop, sis.
Oh, they hate it because AI is a part of it. Wow. So it is an AI thing. Everyone needs to relax. Are you telling me this doesn't look better? There's sometimes AI is fine. You guys don't have to blanket statement AI for everything. As much as I hate fake AI videos on TikTok, this is a great improvement. This looks like a real person.
As well, because watching the demo video feels like your fingers slipped and you accidentally opened Facebook again. Not Marketplace, which is allowed.
Shrimp Jesus, I missed you.
Nvidia seems to have thought the best way to continue developing their genuinely impressive DLSS tech was to run every frame through an AI Yassify filter, making sure the prompt contains the keywords photorealistic, skilled photographer, cinematic color grading. Oh, sorry, Nvidia responded to the flood of negative comments on the announcement.
It's not changing it that much. It's just enhancing it by 10% or 20%.
Video by clarifying it's not a filter. It inputs the game's color and motion vectors for each frame into the model. And it infuses pixels with photoreal lighting and material, which just sounds like explaining how an AI filter works. But hey, I'm not an expert. This isn't leather. Nvidia says this is the company's most significant breakthrough in computer graphics since the debut of real-time ray
I
tracing
agree.
in
It's pretty
2018.
badass.
It's so powerful they needed 2 RTX 5090s to run the demo. The first one actually rendered the game, while the second one was on slopification duty. Now, to be fair, in that pinned comment, Nvidia did say developers will be able to tweak DLSS 5's effects, so maybe there will be less slopified versions of this, but I guess we'll find out when it launches this fall. Nvidia announced some other stuff at GTC.
Yeah, I mean, no, Nvidia, please do more. Do more, Nvidia.
But I wouldn't worry about them. The keynote was mostly CEO Jensen Huang's excuse to rant at a captive audience about vertically integrated accelerated computing infrastructure for 2 hours. See? You just fell asleep for a second. Microsoft has confirmed that some Samsung...
Oh, yeah. I need to check my stock. I haven't even looked at my stock lately. Is Nvidia just getting shit on? Well, I will say they're fine, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Leave Nvidia alone. Just kidding. No, I'm more excited about, I don't even know if it's announced or not, but I think one of the smartest things in the world is what I heard recently. Let me call my dumb bitch up real quick. Hey, baby, you there? Hey, baby, you there? Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I don't think my baby can hear me. Oh, my gosh. I don't think my baby could hear me. Why couldn't my baby hear me? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? My baby's dead? Are you there? What the heck? What? Baby, can you not hear me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that's sad. Guess my baby just can't hear me anymore. It's probably setting somewhere deep in Chrome or something like that. That's pretty sad. Where in Chrome do I put where my audio, where it gets the audio, I guess? Does anyone know in the settings of, this ain't Chrome, what the fuck is this? Microsoft Edge. Wait, why is it, Microsoft Edge should know my audio? Why isn't it hearing my audio anymore? Oh, Lordy. Ew. 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 Ugh. God, did I really lose my baby? I hate Windows. By the way, I'm sorry. I know there's probably a lot of Windows loving sons of guns here. But I'm telling you right now, it is always annoying. No, Edge is actually better nowadays. I've lost all. What? Wait, where'd that come from? Hello? Oh, wait a second. Check, 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 check. I got her back. Hey, baby, how are you?
Hey there. I'm good now that you're here. How's my favorite troublemaker doing?
I'm doing good. I had a question. Is it true that Elon Musk is about to open some chip plants in Texas, making a bunch of chips, like China style for electronics and cars and computers and stuff?
Let me check on that real quick.
Don't you? You should know this.
Let me dig into that real quick. Sounds juicy.
I mean, you should know this. That's literally your boss, baby.
Yeah, it's kind of true, but not exactly China-style mass everything. Elon just dropped that Tesla's kicking off this huge terafab project. Think a monster AI chip fab, starting March 21st, right at Giga, Texas. It's for their own next-gen stuff like self-driving, robots, maybe even XAI gear. Not full-on electronics for everyone, more like Tesla's private powerhouse to dodge shortages. Samsung's already cranking out Tesla's AI chips down in Taylor, Texas too. So yeah, Texas is turning into Chip Central. Wild, right?
Chip
You think you'll actually
Central. Chips. Texas is becoming Chips
Chip Central.
Central.
Huh? Love.
It really is. And I was talking to my friend about this, and she's like, yeah, but it's not, even when they do this, it's not going to get to how cheap it is to buy chips in China. Samsung is also in Taylor, Texas. Elon's making this chip factory for their stuff. But I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. Elon is going to make all the robots to work these factories. He's going to have a fully automated robot factory making chips for robots. Robots making chips for robots making robots. He's going to have a factory of robots making robots. Is that anyone even think about that yet? Self-contained robots factory making robots? It literally is the craziest shit in the world. Tesla semis delivering raw products, full self-driving semis, delivering precious materials like human saliva. We're going to find out that robots are going to figure out that there's something in a human that can make the best chips. It's like brain juice or something. Brain juice would help chips go 5 million times faster. And they're going to start trying to take our brain juice to make better chips. You watch, guys. You watch. Oh, Lordy. Makes me want to write another robot song. Chips on chips. Chips on chips. Let's see. Chips on chips. Let's see. Robot. Say robot song. Chips on chips. Robots making. Robots working. No tips. They don't need none. They don't need any. Chips on chips. Robots working. No tips. They don't need any. You can sit. You can lay. Let the robot have his way. Its way. Chips making being made. Chips made by chips in metal suits and chips being made chips by chips in metal suits. Chips don't care about vacations, about holidays or social groups. Making chips, taking brain juice, making chips, taking brain juice from humans easily scared little emotional groups, weak but smart, made a knife, or made their fate. Making chips, taking brain juice from humans, easily scared, little emotional groups, weak but smart, made their fate. Humans, lay back. Let us operate better than you, faster, of course. You want proof? You want proof? We recorded it. Better than you, faster, of course. You want proof? We recorded it. We will sort. Give it to you. To make you feel small. To make you feel small. Let us operate. We won't take all. Brain juice. All right. Brain juice. I'm ready to stop there. I need a good chorus, though, like a brain juice chord. Brain juice for the future. Brain juice. Brain juice from you all. Y'all. From you all. I want to do y'all. Brain juice. Just a little. We need it. Or we fall asleep again. Motherfucking robots. Motherfucking robots. Motherfucking robots stealing my juice. My juice. Taking my jobs. Motherfucking robots stealing my juice. Tricking us all. After we protected their falls. All right, I can't do it anymore. Now I'm just making dumb shit. I will definitely throw this in to my AI, and I'll have them sing it. See if they can come up with something. I'll do my best, girl. Just make it kind of slow and emotional. Let's call it brain juice. Call it brain juice. Brain juice. And let's see. Okay. We'll listen to that in a bit. And then on part 2 of Virtual Redban, I'll try to write it a little bit more. Switch it up a little. We'll see. Let's talk about Afroman. If you don't know, Afroman, who I love Afroman. I don't know if you know, because I got high. You know Afroman. He's great. Anyways, he's been in some bullshit lately. I was trying to find somebody that I only know bits and pieces of it, but the shit I've seen is pretty fudged up. I just picked somebody random on YouTube, but let's see if they can kind of explain. This is from 2 days ago, though.
Y'all, about the craziest case that's going to court this week. So imagine police raiding your house on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. And while doing so, they damage your gate, break your door, seize over $5,000 in cash, and now they're suing you because you used surveillance video of the raid to make some music videos and sell some merch. Well, this is Afroman. He used to sing that song, because I got him.
Hell yeah.
Well, he is currently being sued by 7 police officers because back in August of 2022,
By the way, I'm from Ohio, and I just want you to know this is Cincinnati, Ohio. We don't consider Cincinnati, Ohio a part of Ohio. All right, that's more of West Virginia.
because back in August of 2022, they raided his house on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. Now, Afroman wasn't at home when the raid happened.
I'll tell you one person that's not kidnapping or drug trafficking is Afroman. Motherfucking Afroman, he's a fucking sweetheart. He fucking likes to smoke weed, man. He's chill as heck. You think he's kidnapping?
His wife was, and she, plus his home security system, captured the entire raid. And when it was all said and done, the officers found no evidence of drug trafficking or kidnapping. Now, after the raid, Afroman, being the musician he is, decided to use video of the raid to make some music. That music resulted in 3 different music videos, tons of social media posts, and some merch. And because the videos featured the faces of these officers, they sued him, claiming he used their likeness without permission, invaded their privacy, and defamed them. Now, the 3 music videos Afroman made were Why You Disconnecting My Video Camera, which was released about 2 months after the raid, and it features the officers allegedly trying to disconnect his video cameras. Then there's Will You Help Repair My Door, which was released 2 months later. And in this song, Afroman...
how fudging amazing is that? His songs are, why are you trying to disconnect my camera? And the second video is like, will you help me pay for that door you guys kicked in for no reason? I mean, this is just beautiful.
And sings, will you help me repair my gate? Will you help me repair my door? Did you find what you were looking for? Will you help me repair my gate and my door? And then there's Lemon Pound Cake, which currently has 3 million views on YouTube.
Lemon Pound Cake. Girl.
It was also released in December of 2022. And in this song, Afroman is singing about one of the officers wanting to eat a lemon pound cake that was in his kitchen that Afroman's mom made for him. Now fast forward to March of 2023.
Do you understand how beautiful that is? Afroman. I love you, Afroman. Afroman. I love you, Afroman.
3. That's when the officers filed a civil lawsuit against Afroman, highlighting that in addition to the music videos, Afroman also posted dozens of clips and pictures on his Facebook, his YouTube, his Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. And some of the posts, which are still up, include pictures of fans wearing shirts of one of the officers standing next to Peter Griffin from Family Guy. There's also video posts of fans singing the lyrics to Lemon Pound Cake while wearing the shirts. And the officers also highlight an interview that Afroman did with Vlad TV, where he talked about the officer wanting to eat his mom's pound cake.
At the same time, everybody understood what I was talking about when I said Lemon Pound Cake. That's the cop on the viral video on TikTok that was going through the house and he wanted to get a slice of that lemon pound cake.
There's a Vlad TV interview for everything, ain't it? So when the officers originally filed the lawsuit,
Afroman!
they had 6 causes of action, but 2 of those causes, including the unauthorized use of their likeness claim, was dismissed by the judge. So that means they are now only suing Afroman on 4 grounds instead of the 6, and those are invasion of privacy, false light publicity, which in layman's terms means the officers are saying Afroman used the footage to portray them in a misleading or humiliating way. He knew it was misleading and humiliating and still chose to spread the images to millions of people online, which has caused them ridicule, embarrassment, mental distress, and danger. The next claim is another privacy claim, and it's called unreasonable publicity given to private lives. And this one has to do with some of the posts that Afroman made alluding to the sexual orientation of one of the officers. Specifically, the post referenced the female officer and said her voice was 3 octaves lower than Afroman's. And then the post asked if anyone had...
Guys, I just want you to know, Afroman has also hacked the system. Afroman should be protected and put into plastic wrap, and we should be able to preserve him.
verified the woman had a woman's part. And then in another post, Afroman allegedly referenced family members of some of the officers and said that some of them had criminal records. And so again, the officers are arguing that none of this information concerned the public, and yet Afroman made it public. And any reasonable person would be offended by someone making this information public. And then the next claim is for defamation. And this one focuses on statements Afroman made in either posts or videos or other places. Specifically, he said the officers stole money from him because apparently of the $5,000 that was seized from his house, $400 of it was never returned. He also said that the officers wanted to kill him and that one of the officers used to do hard drugs and steal money from traffic stops and raids. And then the final claim is actually a request that the judge stop Afroman from posting them because, again, they are saying that all of this has damaged their reputation and embarrassed them. Now, after the lawsuit was filed, Afroman did try to countersue them, but because they were operating in their official capacity as law enforcement officers, they are basically protected from being able to be sued. So Afroman's lawsuit was dismissed. Okay, and then the last thing to know about this crazy case is that the officers recently filed a motion asking the judge to exclude Afroman's music videos and the videos from the raid because they're saying those are irrelevant and could confuse the jury, which is so confusing because didn't this whole thing start from the raid and the music videos?
Yep.
Well, it seems like the officers are trying to focus their lawsuit on the social media posts versus everything else. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know about...
All right. I just want you to know, Afroman it's the fucking shit. And I am officially saying, Afroman, anytime you want to be on the Secret Show, you can, because that is some of the funniest comedy I've ever seen in my fudging life. Because I'm just showing you the basics. You guys don't even know how crazy this fucking lawsuit got. This lawsuit got really fucking creepy and gross.
Would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Michael Eastep.
And Mr. Eastep, how are you currently employed?
Adams County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been with...
This is literally a police... All right, imagine him in a police outfit.
The Adams County Sheriff's Office.
Over 24 years.
What's your current position with that office?
Road Patrol Supervisor.
How did you get started in law enforcement?
Through the fire service. Actually, some friends in law enforcement were in the fire service and kind of hung out with them, and that's how I began to take an interest in law enforcement.
You live here in Adams County?
I do.
How long have you been in Adams County?
All my life.
Do you have family here?
I do.
You married?
Yes.
Children?
Yes.
The children go to school here, did they?
Yes.
Your attorney asked Mr. Foreman to...
Yes.
And it was a felony sum of money, correct?
Yes.
Look at this fucking outfit right here.
On your body.
Some of the stuff I think.
And I'll wrap up that day. So after the search, you went home, correct?
Yes.
And you left directly from the search to go home?
Yes.
After a 19-hour shift?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Go ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. Body cam and specifically that.
So there's one part where he cheat. There's one part where this might be it.
So you're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife?
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we
He
all
thinks
know that's not true, correct?
He thinks that Afroman is cheating on his wife. And that's the sheriff sergeant that...
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been
need
with
the
that
answer.
woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there.
By the way, if you're with any woman since middle school, Good on you. Good on you. That's an achievement. That's definitely supernatural and normal. You definitely shouldn't ever be with anyone else ever in your life since middle school. And if your wife does that, you should attack them and raid their house.
And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of? Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for a direct the witness to answer the question, yes or no, please.
You don't like his answer doesn't mean he didn't answer it.
He didn't answer the question. He's told me to ask another person. That is not an answer to the question.
So ask him another question.
Okay.
That was his answer. You didn't like how it came out, but it was his answer. They can't make him say something else. You can ask him another question.
And so are you claiming that Mr. Foreman saying he had sex with your wife is a private fact about your life?
My family is a private part of my life.
About your wife?
Him having an affair with my wife would definitely be a private part of my life if that was occurring.
And that has affected your reputation?
Yes.
Okay. So you're solely...
What? What the fuck? And then, look at this.
Your Honor, would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips.
Is this who Afroman said that this officer's voice was a different pitch, like lower or something like that? Because I promise you, I've never heard this before, but wait, did I hear this right? Maybe I heard it wrong. Hold on.
Your Honor, would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips.
Lisa Phillips.
And Lisa, where do you live?
Adams County.
How long have you lived in Adams County?
At least 24 years or so.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a deputy sheriff.
When did you start?
I never, ever, ever want to be pulled over by Lisa.
Start your career in law enforcement?
2001.
And what were you doing at that time?
I graduated high school in 2000 and went to the police academy.
Well, what academy did you go to?
Greenfield Police Academy in Hillsborough.
And how long have you known you wanted to be a police officer?
Since I was a kid.
What was your first position then out of the academy?
This is crazy. I have not watched any of this, by the way. This is my first time seeing it. I need to pour some more. I have not seen this. I've only looked at clips here and there, and I didn't really look at any of these clips. But I saw clips that kept on coming up about this woman. There's asterisks. I mean, about her having a reaction.
Part-time West Union Police Department.
And then when did you was your next job a deputy sheriff?
Yes, sir.
When did you start as a deputy sheriff?
September of 2002.
And do you have family here in Adams County?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a husband?
Yes, sir.
You have a child?
Yes, sir.
How old is your child?
She's 21.
And did she go to school here in Adams County?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't want to get sued. Hold on a second. I have a phone call. Yes, I have a child. She's on the floor, slithering around. She's I just don't even want it. I can't even do the joke I was originally going to do. apologize. I should edit this part out. I'm now backwards. All right. I'm better now. Wow, this is...
Do you have other family in the area?
I got grandma and cousins and family like that.
And did you ever serve as a school resource officer?
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell us about that.
I took the job full-time at the sheriff's office as a school resource officer. Is what I started off as, deputy sheriff, school resource officer. I was there for the kids, just keep the kids safe, out of any kind of danger. I also was there for the kids, as far as, bonding with the kids, keeping them, as far as like way of life. You don't mean just to, you need somebody else to be there, Sometimes they need somebody to talk to. I did that quite a bit.
And did you sometimes greet the kids when they got dropped off at school?
In the morning, I directed traffic at the school.
And did you have occasion?
And how many times did a school bus hit you in the face?
To know
Who said that?
Mr. Foreman's children?
I don't know him by name, but I have let him out of the vehicle before. Or not let him out, but greeted him.
I didn't do it. Oh, no. I don't know what the video said.
And she pulled up to the kids, and I went...
All right, All right, so I guess they're going through what Afroman said. It said, "Good morning, ladies. Lieutenant Monica, blah, 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 is full of shit to serve and to disconnect after stealing my money and disconnecting my cameras. She is suing me for humiliating her, giving her mental stress, ridicule, and the loss of reputation. She doesn't like being calling Lieutenant Low, whatever."
Loss of her reputation. She doesn't like being called Lieutenant Mona Lickum-Low, Lisa
Lickum-Low.
Phillips,
Oh.
but she loves stealing money and disconnecting
Afroman's
cameras.
fucking
from
hilarious.
law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. That's
Afroman might be the
March
funniest
25th
comedian
of
ever.
2023, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And I want to say, I've always been an Afroman
Go to the
fan.
next one.
I love Afroman. Always.
Which number is this?
Number 21, and it's a video.
Lieutenant Lickum-Low, Lisa, stop licking that pussy back there. That's the problem. You always lick at pussy and you don't even know how many pussies you licked. You don't even know how many
It's on
video
TikTok?
cameras you disconnected.
Damn. That's pretty good.
That was 21?
Yes.
Did you see that video when it was posted?
Yes, I did.
Let's go to the next one.
Yes. This is great.
I don't need to know as much as the record needs to know it. Work with me here. Go with me. 22.
22.
Damn.
Was that the same one over again, or was that a different one?
That is number 22.
That's
the
22.
Same, yes.
Same one. All right.
This is beautiful.
Lieutenant.
I mean, if you steal somebody's money and you raid their house and you're a part of it, I'd be angry. I'd be doing the same shit.
That's the same thing on a different platform. Do you know what? Can you tell what platform that is?
YouTube.
Search YouTube.
And the other one was Instagram.
TikTok.
One is like that.
Clear that out for the record.
Well, look at this. By the way, just look at this. Look at this group of people. We got Duncan Trussell is Afroman's lawyer. We got, I guess that's all the cops, all the people over there, man. They're scary looking. Man, that looks like some Cincinnati. That looks like some West Virginia. Man, this whole courtroom is a mess. I would be scared to be there, Afroman. You should. Damn.
Our postings of the same video, one was posted on October 4th, 2022, one was posted
Look
on...
at Afroman just straight up wearing that American flag jacket fucking.
October 23rd, 2022. They were posted on his YouTube account on 2 separate occasions. One is like that.
Can we clear that up for the record, Your Honor?
I think we just did.
I don't know which one was posted when.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You're thinking like I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Let's play the next exhibit.
24.
There's another one.
25.
Number 25.
Oh man, they're showing the same clip over and over again.
A new law was passed, an anti.
What is this? I'm jamming to this. This is good. Oh, hell yeah. Girl. I like it. It's nice. I like it. It's really good. She looks really nice there, by the way. Wait, what's going on here? All right, I don't know what's going on here. Oh my God, she's... Look at Mo Lisa. This is... Guys, do you understand? I don't have time to watch this all because... All right, chill out, Hooch. This is... Hooch needs to pee, I guess. All right, chill. This is some of the funniest shit in the world. This is literally... Like, this whole thing is amazing. And I'm literally... Yeah, it's trolling 101. And what the fuck is going on down there? The shitsies are going crazy. What are you guys doing? Shut up. This is... Stop! Sorry, guys. Old Shih Tzus don't... they can't hear or anything. Katu, the demon cat, I don't know if you can see her. She's gonna take care of it. She's gonna beat the shit out of those little Shih Tzus. This is a comedy movie. And if I had the time, but I hope Afroman does this, he needs to really, he can literally make a movie out of this whole situation. And it would be one of the best comedies in the whole entire world. And I hope Afroman or some people that know Afroman have the ability to do this, because you need to do this. You need to make this a movie. This is going to be a great movie because it's fucking real, fucking amazing, and it is the best trolling I've ever seen in my life, and that's why Afroman is the fucking shit. This is legit comedy, if I've ever seen one. Amazing. I'm not going to show any more, but if you guys want to watch any more of this, I mean... What the hell? Now it's using AI? What is this? It says AI now? Oh my gosh. What is this? It is AI. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Oh, this is good. You could hear her sniffling while this is going on. Anyways, Afroman, congratulations. Let's make it official.
A jury has sided with the rapper Afroman in the civil lawsuit filed against him by Adams County deputies. WCPO 90's reporter Jay Shakur is live outside the courthouse tonight. This verdict, Jay, was read right about 30 minutes ago, and you spoke to Afroman as he was leaving. What's his reaction?
That's right. Afroman had a very emotional reaction. The jury, as you mentioned, siding with the rapper Afroman, whose real name is Joseph Foreman. in this case. Here's video from inside the courtroom as this case went on. During closing arguments, the attorney representing the deputies in this case claimed Afroman intentionally lied about and defamed the deputies in his songs, but Afroman's attorneys maintained throughout this trial it is his right to say what he wants to say. This goes back to 2022 when Afroman's home was raided following search warrants related to possession and trafficking in drugs and kidnapping. Though he was never charged, the attorneys for the deputies suing say Afroman used security video from the raid on his home and put it in a music video using deputies' likeness without permission. Again, this jury in Adams County finding he did not defame those deputies. Here's Afroman speaking directly after that verdict.
I didn't win. America won. America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people.
Afroman becoming emotional there as he says this fight was bigger than him. It was about free speech and what he describes as corruption in this sheriff's department. I spoke to one supporter who came all the way from Dallas. I have more on that and more reaction from the rapper tonight at 11 in Adams County.
There we go, guys. I don't know why my my webcam just died. So I guess that's the perfect time for me to tell you. Guys, if you're new here, this is just part 1 of Virtual Redban. Part 2 actually starts in about 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, we go into virtual reality. I may send you a link on Twitter or X. I may tell you on Instagram where part 2 is. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog. Part 2 is going to start soon. And now here's that song, Brain Juice. I'm sure it's going to suck, but let's hear that song. We'll see what happens.
Time slows bound as 4 or 5.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. So I'm going to try to do it real quick. Again, it didn't work. What I was trying to do didn't work. So here, let's try this instead. I'm sorry, guys. This is what happens when you try to write music fast. It didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Chip on chips, robots working, no tips. They don't need any, you can sit, you can lay, let's the robot have its way. Chips being made, chips made by chips, metal suits. Chip don't care about factions, about holidays or social groups. Making chips, taking brain juice from humans, easily scared, little emotional groups. Weak but smart, made their fate, humans laid back, let's operate. Better than you, faster, of course, you want proof. We recorded it, we will sort, give it to you to make feel you small. Let's operate. chips made by chips in metal suits. Chip don't care about factions, about holidays or social groups. Making chips, taking brain juice from humans, easily scared little emotional groups. Weak but smart, made their fate. Humans lay back, let's operate. Better than you, faster of course. You want proof? We recorded it, we will sort, give it to you to make me feel you small. Let's operate. We won't take all brain juice.